but there are no chicken nuggets in the house, and I can't shop. Don't mind that. Do, however, have chicken sandwiches. I do wish you knew already, because I'd like to say so many other things. Kitty cat. There's nothing happening here that you need to be worried about right this minute. I have to cook it. I have to cook it. I don't know, there's something about tomorrow, because I caught that vibe earlier today before I started thinking about, we'll see. Like I say, I really have to make sure I focus on the money I need, because I gotta, there's stuff. You know, I came out the gate kind of strong at the beginning of June. I was feeling good. And then, you know, whatever. I went for a couple of weeks and got myself and tried to start taking care of business. And so right away, I had all this car stuff. Like I decided going into that week with all the severe heat that I absolutely had to get the air working in the car, because it was killing me, the heat exhaustion. I had already done some like close to 90-degree days, and it gets much hotter in the car, and then the humidity, and there's no relief. So I spent money on that and borrowed money and remanipulated funds so that I could get that done. And then I knew I needed an oil change. That was already budgeted in, and inspections coming up, so I wanted to get it in and find out if anything had to be done, so we had time to work on it. And for the most part it was clear, but we've had a check engine light problem for a while, and he ended up having to change the O2 sensor, and he ended up having to do it right then, because he took it out to finagle with it, hoping to get it to pass and then deal with it later. Like, you know what I mean? For everybody's sake. But once he got it out, he couldn't get it back in, so he had to change it then. And so this has me all discombobulated in funds. That's why I say I have to make, because it's got me juggling, and there's light at the end of the tunnel, but it's a long effing tunnel right this second. You have no idea. There's booby traps, apparently. Not the fun kind of boobies. Ooh, I'm just imagining what a booby trap would be like. Other than heavenly. Trap me in that shit. I have a breast infatuation. I do. But don't worry, ladies, I'm not just a breast guy. I appreciate asses just as much. All shapes and sizes, as long as it moves good. I don't know what's going on with my horn dog in this. All started with the fucking charitable fundraiser. Things that will put me to sleep tonight. For 600, Alex! So I want to tell you another story. And I feel like there was something I wanted to talk to you about all day long, and now I can't remember what it was. So, this is my Grubhub pizza bag. I've had it for a long time. They sent it to me. I actually got this one for free for some reason. And it was serving me well, but the outside had gotten real dirty, and I decided to wash it. I was gonna keep it as a just in case I needed it for something, but no, screw this. Let me get rid of this. So today I was like, dude, I gotta do something about a pizza bag. Because I can't be carrying that thing into restaurants. This is my new DoorDash pizza bag, which doesn't look as fancy or durable, but it's doing the trick, and it's easy to carry and maneuver. The difference is that I was able to get like 3 or 4 pizzas in. This is 2. I went to a pickup at a Pizza Hut, and the chick behind the register was like, "Do you want a pizza bag?" "Why, yes, I do. As a matter of fact, you?" "Thank you. You?" I gave myself until the 8th to get my shit back in order from whatever happened in those 2 weeks. And I realized that those 2 weeks seemed to be connected all the way back to that episode. When was that? May, early May, mid-May, where like just it was the fight with Sunshine, it was the fight with the landlord, it was the fight with Cuddlebug, and it was just all of this. And I feel like they're connected. Because that, honestly, that whole situation subsided a little too easy for my taste. That's sus. And then the 2-week uncertainty, I don't know what else to call it. I don't know what happened in those 2 weeks. I just know that. So I gave myself until the 8th to get the cleaning back on track and the financial shit back under control and in order, and the workshop back to functioning and getting some of this stuff done. And even, all right, well, we'll talk about it later. So I just caught this out of the corner of my eye. That is my grandmother, the one that my mom is visiting. I almost feel like I have to go. We'll talk about it later. I think if I can that's very interesting. I think if I can get up and make a good half of it in the morning, or before I go, I just have to see how it's going. I don't necessarily have to work on the way down, so if the day is strong and I'm kicking it, that's fine, because I do have a little extra. Like, I have cash in my wallet that is not counted in that registry, because that registry follows my bank account where all my money goes into and bills come out of. I have cans that it's on the docket to take. That won't be much money, but so I have a little bit if I fall a little short, or I just have to see. It's up until the 15th. Its finances are very, very, I gotta watch. After the 15th, it lightens up, and I mean, I still have shit to deal with, but there's a little more flexibility between big bumps, and not to mention the news. I don't get you at all. Every time I think I do, you just throw a whole new side into the mix. Yes, I know. I'm well aware that it's all about me. Judgment has not been rendered. Oh, so I was talking about the car. That was the thing I think I wanted to talk about all day. So now I have the O2 sensor fixed and I have the air fixed. And so the thing with the O2 sensor is, and I thought as much, like it does exactly what I was describing the problem to be for like 2 years, at least a year plus. I'm pretty sure it's for 2 years. The car has had this problem, and it idles real hard, and sometimes it goes real hard, and